Welcome to part 4 of creating ads. It's writing great ad copy. Now the techniques used in this lesson aren't just relevant to ads but also to daily posts as well. So if you're struggling with ideas of what to write alongside your client's content, you can use the techniques used in this lesson for them. So we have just done all of our targeting, we've done our placement, and we have managed our budget. So we're going to hit continue, and it's going to bring us to the ad copy page. First things first, we want to set an advert name. So I'm going to be uploading a picture of a nice sirloin steak. So let's call it sirloin steak photo or sirloin steak image. You want to make sure that the correct Facebook page is selected, and also if you're advertising on Instagram, the correct Instagram page. We want to select a single image, but you can also select videos or a slideshow, and we want to hit upload images. So here's one I prepared earlier. Let's just upload this, and you're going to get a preview show up here. Now while this is uploading, I want to talk to you about the recommended image specs. So first of all, we have the recommended pixels, image ratio, but also one thing to really important thing to bear in mind is with images on adverts, specifically with Facebook only allow it. They have a 20% text rule. So if you're uploading graphics, or if this picture of a steak here had like a offer in the middle there saying 25% off, make sure that that text is below 20% of the image content. The way you can check this is by using the text overlay tool built into Facebook. So you want to go onto facebook.com/ads/tools/text_overlay. You can upload an image and it'll check for you. So if an image is over 20%, it's not going to like completely not run at all unless it's like 100%, but it's going to reach less people. Facebook will prioritize it less on the news feed. So you want to really make sure that it has got less than 20% text. Now back to the ad. So we have just uploaded this image. It's showing here. We can see on the ad preview, we can preview it on multiple different forms. So we can preview it on a feature phone, we can preview it on desktop news feed, but it's looking pretty bare on its own at the moment, just an image. You don't want to upload an image without any text. So what we want to do is we want to edit this text field here. So there are some golden rules for writing great ad copy. Now, first of all, with an ad, when you're on someone's newsfeed, you've got the first like 5 words to grab your potential clients or your potential customers' attention. So you need to grab their attention straight away. Now, one of the best ways I find to do this is with a question. So in this instance, I would do something along the lines of Are you a steak lover? Or do you love steaks? Do you love steaks? Just like that. Now, also you want to grab their attention with something colourful, something playful, and what's better than an emoji? Emojis are so current right now. Everyone uses emojis. You want to be hip with these businesses, keep up to date. So you want to add an emoji to this. So I always add an emoji like on my first sentence on my adverts, as long as there's something relevant. So let's just do love hard eyes. It's a pretty standard one. Do you love steaks? So there are 5 main tools that you want to include in all of your ad copies. So we want an attention grabber. We've already got that. Do you love steaks? That's an attention grabber. You need a what, you need a why, you need a curiosity factor, and you need a call to action. Now, you don't need all of these 5 components in all adverts. With engagement adverts, they can be much more relaxed. So you can just have an attention grabber and a what, and maybe a call to action as well. Sometimes you don't even need that call to action, because with an engagement advert, our main goal is not to convert to sales, although we hope we do. We want social return on investment. We want all them likes, comments, and shares. So we want to build an audience and build a network and build a relationship with our potential customers. So we want likes, comments, shares. We want all those comments. We want people to go onto the page and see everyone else thriving off our content. Now, if you're creating a traffic ad, on the other hand, and it was an advert to directly generate sales. Let's say you're working with a dentist, rolling off the top of my head. You want an attention grabber, so it's promoting teeth whitening. Do you have yellow teeth? That's going to grab your attention. The what, we offer teeth whitening. The why, because yellow teeth are unsightly to the eyes. Curiosity factor, we've got some amazing discounts on at the moment. And call to action, visit our website to book your free consultation. So that is all 5 points covered. So you're going through the full sales cycle. You're getting in people's head. You're letting them know what you can offer them. You're letting them know why they need your products. You're making them curious to click on your link, and you're giving them a call to action. So that is what you want to make sure you cover in all of your ad copies. You want to cover those 5 points. Again, with engagement ads, it's a little bit more relaxed. You're better off just having a attention grabber and a what, and maybe a call to action, but not always. So let's move back to this advert. Do you love steaks? That is our call to action. That is our attention grabber. Now, the what, let's cover that. So we have just look at this delicious sirloin steak served with house salad, coleslaw, and chunky chips. Okay, that is literally, like, genuinely, this is how I would make this advert. Now, maybe on the end there, I would say, visit us today and try it for yourself. Like, that's a call to action on there. So you're basically saying, look, just look at this. Like, do you love steaks? And someone's like, yes. Or just look at this delicious sirloin steak served with house salad, coleslaw, and chunky chips. You don't have to have a call to action always with engagement ads. You could just put it's to die for. You're being personal. Engagement adverts are all about being personal. You want to have a voice. You want to create a voice for the companies that you're working with, okay? So you want to make it personal. You want to make it relatable. You want to humanize the page. So perfect engagement ad right here. Now, you can add a call to action button. I would advise doing against this with a engagement ad. So you could do send message, for instance, or learn more. It'll add a button at the bottom of the advert. But I personally think they look too salesy. Then engagement adverts should just be for engagement. You want likes, comments, shares. I'll see this picture. I'm like, yes, I love steaks. That looks delicious. I'm going to give that a like. And that is exactly what I would do for this post, for this engagement ad. Like, this is the perfect engagement ad right now. We've got the targeting right. Everything is named correctly. It's all going to be it's going to be laid out well. We're going to be able to manage it well in our ad manager. The ad copy is perfect. If I do say so myself, it's simple. Now, what you want to do with your advert, something that you want to look out for, and let's have a look how this looks on mobile newsfeed. Again, perfect, because if the text is too long, and I'll give you an example of this. Let me just copy and paste this text again. If the text is too long, people are going to have to click a see more button. And I don't know, sod's law, it's not going to let us see. Okay, fine, here you go. So, you don't want this, like on an engagement advert. You do not want long ad copies on an engagement advert. You really don't want long ad copies on a traffic advert, but they can work. If you can get away with small ad copies, do it, because you don't want people to be on their newsfeed and you can't get all the information out. People have to click this more button to see the whole ad copy, to see all of the text. Now on newsfeed, again, see more. You don't want that. You want to make sure it's nice and clean, nice and simple. People can read everything while they're flicking through their newsfeed. They can give it a like, give it a comment, tag one of their friends in it, and that's a perfect engagement advert. Now, as I say, with a traffic advert, you want to include all 5 of those points. So you want to make sure you give people a what, why, a curiosity factor, and a call to action. But with engagement adverts, this is what you want to do. This is what you want to look out for. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Now, with your daily posts, you want to structure them exactly the same. With your daily posts, you want an attention grabber. You don't always have an attention grabber, but you always want a what. So just describe the picture. So if this was a picture of a burger, for instance, I would just say, lunch service. This is our burger. This is served with chips. It's got barbecue sauce, whatever. Like, keep it simple. If it's dentist, you're taking a picture, just describe the picture that you're taking. Like organic posts, that you don't have to worry about the text so much. You can just describe the photograph. Don't push on sales, because those posts are only going to reach like 2 to 3% of people that like the page, because that's how Facebook algorithms work. So you don't have to push on sales at all. You want them to just be natural posts. So if a dentist sends you a picture of them doing some surgery, ask them what the surgery is and just say, look, today's surgery, we are doing we're removing our client's molars or whatever. Just describe the photo. Keep it simple. Keep the text small. If you would like to, on daily posts as well, you can add some hashtags in there. So you could do like sirloin steak and I don't know, London restaurants. You can add some hashtags in there on daily posts. It can affect, I mean, like, not many people search for hashtags on Facebook, but if someone does search for sirloin steaks, for instance, on Facebook, for whatever reason, your post will come up underneath them rankings. So what I'm actually going to do, I've just shown you an engagement advert. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys want to see a traffic advert as well. So let me just jump over to a traffic ad so you can see how I would do that. Okay, so we are now on a traffic ad. So let's go down. You can see the formats. There are many more options for traffic ads. Now, you can use single images, single videos and slideshows again, but there are a couple of other options on here. So you've got carousel ads and collection ads. Carousel ads are really, really great for companies where you want to, I don't know, promote multiple offers in one advert, so people can swipe through the different offers. Facebook actually prioritize carousel ads. They'll come up high on the news feed. So really, really great ad types. Have a little play around with them. Collection ads as well. You can have multiple images, different products you can be promoting, but we're going to be using a single image. And I'm going to be just making an ad. I've created an ad here, which is what I was explaining a moment ago, that using those 5 attention grabbers, those 5 key points of an ad copy. This is the advert that I just rolled off the top of my head a moment ago. This isn't maybe exactly how I would do it, but this is just putting together a quick advert. This is how it would look. So we have our attention grabber. So do you have yellowing teeth? We have our what? At London Dental Centre, we have a range of professional whitening solutions. Why? Because everybody loves pearly whites. Curiosity, we're currently offering free consultations. Call to action, click the link below to book your slot today. Leading to a website. This isn't actually one of my clients, I just took this straight from Google. A headline there, so this is editing that text, so free whitening, and then the call to action button, so book now. So when people click this button, it will take them directly to the website. Now, ideally, you want that website link to be a direct booking page or a landing page where people can fill in their information and book in a time slot, or they can just fill in their name, email address, and phone number, and the dentist can then call them up, and that's a warm lead for them, and you're generating leads for their business. So that is very simply what it would look like if you were creating a traffic ad. That is the end of creating your first advert, writing a great ad copy. There are many different ad copies you can put together. If you do get stuck at all, of course, as usual, put them into the Facebook group. We'll all muck in and help you out. Now we're going to move on to how important it is to make sure you stay on top of organizing all of your ads. So let's move on to the next lesson.